Hey everyone, the Workout Geek is back with another tech review, this time on the Acemile 3D virtual Bluetooth speaker. Sorry it's been a while since I finally got around to doing this review. It's been over a month since I bought this on December 22nd. And when I got it, it was $179 for a limited time sale, like a 2-hour sale back in December 22 of 2015. Normal price for this is about $250 on Amazon Prime with 2-day shipping. So this right here is the Acemile wireless 3D virtual surround sound speaker. It is the first wireless 3D virtual surround sound speaker with Q3D holophony technology. And this speaker is 10.3 inches long, 4.3 inches high this way, and it's 3.3 inches wide or thick. It has a total power output of 125 watts, but the 125, you could only get all of that when it's plugged into the power plug, or power output. Normal power output without the power cord is somewhere around 50 to 60 watts, but it's still a good speaker. So this has Bluetooth 4.0, A2DP 1.2. A2DP, if you guys don't know, it's an advanced version of Bluetooth that pairs with similar or compatible devices with these. It's got NFC, and it supports Apt X music, or Apt X music files for higher quality music or higher quality sound. This speaker comes in 4 colors. You get white, blue, red, and this one right here is the black version. So the speaker, like I said, has 125 watts of total power when it's plugged in, and it's got 50 to 60 watts of total power output when it's not plugged in. It has all that power output comes from having four active drivers and 1 bass driver. So right here is the front of the speaker with the Acemile logo right there on the bottom. So you got 2 active drivers here in the front, 1 active driver here on the let's say this is my left side. You got an active driver here on the right side of the speaker, and you got a 3-inch active woofer here in the back. Also here in the back, you have your power button, your Bluetooth pairing button, the power cord slot, and the 3.5 millimeter or 3.5 millimeter wire or wire extension cord. Up here up top, you get your call button, your mute button. My camera is not focusing. You get your backward, forward, plus and minus volume, and you got your NFC pairing button right here, NFC. So there you go, there's all the buttons. Now the cons with these buttons is they're capacitive buttons, and in the dark you won't be able to see them. The only time the buttons light up is when you're pressing them. So that's a big knock on this speaker, is that the capacitive buttons don't light up, so when it's dark you can't see them. And you have to be actually pressing the buttons in order for them to light up. Now, short story for all of you guys that have ADD, attention deficit disorder, and just want to know what I think of the speaker, full summary: this is the best speaker if you want something for watching movies and playing video games. Now you can pair this speaker with your smartphone, your tablet, a laptop, and you can use it as in place of a sound bar for your smart TVs. And it sounds just as good as most of these sound bars that are just as expensive or even more so. So for watching movies and playing video games, this is a very good speaker. For listening to music, it's still a good speaker, but for depending on what you listen to, maybe if you listen to like classical and some old like 80s rock, this is a good speaker. Otherwise, if you're more into like hip hop, dance, techno music, I would probably go with another speaker, and that would be my Klipsch right here. So that's long story short as far as the speaker goes. This it doesn't say how big the battery capacity is on this, but the battery will last you all day. On the specs, it says the battery is good for 20 hours at normal volume, and as long as I've had it, I've never, in even playing it pretty loud, the battery has never like died down on me or even gave me a warning that the battery was running low. So you get an all-day battery pack with this, which is really good. So it's an excellent speaker for movies. It's got a pretty balanced sound, and you do hear the 3D on this thing, meaning you get sound regardless if you face it directly or you don't. You can hear the sound equally. The only cons I would have with this speaker is the 3D sound. You can't turn it off, and I wish there was a switch that you could turn it off for, because I think the music would probably sound a little bit better if you were able to do that. And I wish because it has 4 drivers, I wish it could be a little bit louder even when it's not plugged in. So from 50 to 60, and then when it's not plugged in, 50 to 60 watts total output, and 125 watt output when it's plugged in. That's a big difference. That's half of the sound that you can get from it when it's not plugged in. So there's the long story short. So it's a very, very good Bluetooth speaker as far as for the price that, a more expensive speaker. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little sound test so you guys could get a listen to how the speaker sounds with certain music and some movies, or maybe some movie trailers. So let's get those in, and you guys will see how it sounds. Okay, firstly, what we're going to do before we do the sound test is we're going to power it on right here. Okay, so there's the capacitive buttons lighten up, and see after that they turn off. So when it's dark you can't see them. You have to actually be pressing on the buttons like so to actually hear it. So I'm going to turn the speaker all the way up. I guess that's, nope. Is it all the way up? Okay, I think it's all the way up. So right now I'm about 1 feet away from the speaker with my camera, and I'm doing this review on my LG V10. The phone we're going to pair it with is my Note 4, and we're going to use some of the same mixtape or mix bass mix that I use for all the other speaker reviews. So we got it powered on. So what we want to do first is pair it. So I want you guys to hear what it sounds like when it's paired.
Connected.
Did you guys hear that? So there's it has little audio cues, which is pretty cool. Some speakers have like little chimes to let you know it's connected. This one says it's connected. So we'll do that again right here. I'm gonna unpair it and you guys can hear it.
Disconnected.
Then I'm gonna pair it again.
Connected.
Okay, so now we're connected. Okay, so the first music we're gonna play and test it out with is called Bass Test Mix Extreme. I'm gonna put the links on the bottom of this video so you guys could look up the links to some of these songs and stuff like that and trailers that I put. So this is Bass Test Mix Extreme that I've used before. So I'm going to turn the phone all the way up, the phone volume. So this is turned all the way up right here. And let's see, let's turn this all the way up. Okay, now what I want to do is play the same song, but plug it into the power source so you guys could maybe hear the difference between when it's just not plugged in or when it's wireless. Okay, we're back. So now, as you can see, we're plugged in. And we're going to play that same song again from the beginning so you can compare it.
Yo, this is a test.
Volume and everything is all the same. Okay, so I don't know if you guys could tell the difference between that and when it's plugged in, but the way you really know the difference is when it's actually plugged in and it's also plugged in to the source that you're using it with. So if you have it plugged in to the power outlet and you also have it plugged in to your like TV or gaming console or laptop, it gets even that much louder. So now I'm going to unplug this again and we're going to play a trailer of Hercules. That's what I used before. Actually, you know what we'll do first? We'll play another song so you guys can get a variety of it. Maybe a slow song, a slow ballad. Let me go look for one and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to play my niece's favorite artist, some Tay-Tay or Taylor Swift. I don't care. Yes, I do listen to her. That's fine. You guys can make fun of me all you want. Here we go. And that's as much as I'm going to play on that because I know I'm going to get another YouTube warning. And one more music coming up. Maybe some like classical type music. I'm going to play one of the music scores from one of my favorite movies of all time, Excalibur. So let me go look for that. Okay, so I can't seem to find that soundtrack on my phone, on my Note 4. It's probably on the LG, but I'm recording with the LG. So what we're going to do is I have this speaker now plugged in to my laptop via with the 3.5 jack, audio jack, and also I have it plugged in to with the power cord. So you guys will hear the difference between that and without it. And also, I'm going to play the trailer with this being plugged into everything. And then we're going to play the trailer again with just the smartphone and no non-wired. So you guys could hear the difference on that. Okay. So here we go. Here comes another copyright warning. Okay, so that was from Excalibur soundtrack. And now we're gonna play the trailer, and then we're gonna compare the trailer when it's just paired with your phone or other mobile device. So let me go look for that Hercules trailer, because the Hercules trailer has some bass to it. It also has a voice, the guy doing the narrating kind of. Let me go look for that. Okay, so this is the Hercules trailer plugged to the laptop, plugged to the power source. So it's plugged into the power from the wall outlet and also plugged into the laptop via 3.5 millimeter connector. Here we go.
you go. Man cannot escape his fate. Who are you? Are you a murderer? Are you a mercenary who turns his back on the innocent? We believe in you. We have faith in you.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward.
Remember the deeds you have performed. Now, tell me, who are you? I am Hercules!
Okay, so that was Hercules trailer plugged into the laptop via 3.5 millimeter connector and plugged into the wall outlet or power cord. So now we're gonna play the same trailer, only this time wirelessly, Bluetooth paired with my Galaxy Note 4. So let me pause this and we'll come right back. Okay, here we go. One more sound check. This is the trailer again. Only this time it's not plugged into the power cord. It's not plugged in or hooked up via the 3.5 jack from the phone. It's just all wirelessly Bluetooth connected and with the phone, the Note 4. I'm going to turn the Note 4 up in full volume also.
No matter how far you go, man cannot escape his fate. Who are you? Are you a murderer? Are you a mercenary who turns his back on the innocent? We believe in you. We have faith in you. Remember the deeds you have performed. The legend. Now, tell me, who are you?
Okay, so that's it for the that's it folks for the sound check. So in conclusion, this is a very good speaker, a very excellent speaker if you want to get it for movies and gaming and music. It's okay, it's pretty good. But if your listening taste is your listening preferences are into dance or new age or hip hop and heavy metal or heavy rock music, I'd probably go with another speaker. But if you want to listen to movies and games, especially for movies or games, because you know those you kind of need that, especially for like shooters, you need that 3D sound so you can tell when, like, if you have people trying to come in or enemies trying to come in and sneak up behind you and stuff like that. It's very good for like those kind of games, and I've used it for those kinds, and it's pretty good. Movies, same thing. You want when you're watching a movie, you want to not only be able to hear what the people are saying, but you want to hear the background music, you know, to get into the ambiance, or to get into to like really pull you into the movie, the to hear all the sounds and stuff coming from it. This is a very good speaker for that, and I don't even know if the sound test with this camera do it any justice, but you just trust me, you just got to listen to it yourself. It's too bad that this speaker is only on like Amazon or some other stores, and they don't have any like demo models of it like at a Best Buy or some other like Walmart or something like that where you can actually get to listen to it yourself. There's a lot of good speakers out there that it's a shame because you can't listen to them, you know, you can't listen to them live demo at the store, because the only way you can get them is through the websites and stuff like that. But anyways, that's it. So very good speaker. Like I said, it's got a very long battery life, 20-hour battery life according to the specs. It's got 125 watts of total output when plugged in, 50 to 60 standard when you're not plugged in. The 3D virtual sound works. It really does. But sometimes that 3D virtual sound is not the best for music. So I wish there was a way you can turn. There'd be a toggle switch to turn it on and off. The capacitor buttons I wish could have been better. I wish they would have made them like real buttons with that give real feedback, and that they were lit up most of the time, especially when it's dark. These buttons don't light up unless you're actually pressing on them. And but it's a very good speaker. It pairs really easily with any device that you have, with any smartphone, tablet, gaming console, laptop, smart TV. And if you don't have any of those, you could still plug it into an older device via the 3.5 millimeter jack, and in some ways it sounds better when it's plugged into those things. It also has Apt X for higher quality sound. It's got NFC, so you can just pair it by, touching your device on top of this thing with the NFC. It can take incoming calls. It's pretty good for that. I can't test it out right now because, well, I just can't. Anyways, that is it. That is a wrap. So this is the Acemile 3D virtual surround sound Bluetooth speaker. You can get it on Amazon for $249 with Prime free 2-day shipping. And that's about it. So I'm going to leave all the links to the bottom for all the music and where you can get it. Thank you guys all for watching, and have a great day.